Oh man,
Julian,
it's a shitty creator, dude.
This is the key word there?
Fallout 3
That's
creator?
a number,
Yes.
Jeremiah.
Yes, but if you spell it, it's also a word.
But get this. No. Get this.
I don't think that adds up.
You don't buy that?
No, pretty sure that's just a number.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Julian.
I fucked it up.
Restart.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. This is Nerd Rage and Chill. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Julian.
I'm Connor.
And I'm Jared. This is our podcast on gaming news. We've changed the format a little bit of our video for these kind of nerdcasts. We're just going to cover a bunch of stuff all in one video. It'll be easier to, produce.
Yeah.
So if you like the video, slam the motherfucking like and comment below. And say if you haven't subscribed yet, you could be... make sure that you're up to date to any videos that we have in the future. So let's get started. Oh, sorry, special guest.
Yes.
Wang, the Chinese delivery boy.
Hello, please.
He actually is Asian.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's okay that we're saying
racist.
these things.
We're looking at USJ dubs.
So racist.
Your eyes are just really squinty for a white guy.
The lights in my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sun. In this fucking broom closet that we recorded.
Right. We should say also that we're going to keep a main focus on Paragon as well, so we're going to start everything out with Paragon every week.
Damn right.
It's just, there's not enough content every week for a whole podcast on Paragon, so...
It's just good to include it all
Yeah.
in one.
Yep.
So let's start off with that. The version 0.38.1 release
Yes.
notes. Let's talk about that.
All right. You want to scroll down so we can see it a little
No.
bit?
That's a sweet picture.
Yeah.
That's the update.
Rampage's
It's just-
new skins are
it's
pretty
just-
cool.
Yeah,
Rampage's
Rampage's... Well, I mean, Rampage's new skins are
That's cool.
they're the Obsidian recolors,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a copper,
Yeah.
and then there's a glacier.
Yeah, and the glacier, it's like, now I match Aurora,
Yeah.
so I'm super cool.
And then instant replay.
This is cool.
Yeah, I like the inclusion of this, which I was surprised they didn't
How
come with
did
that.
I die?
Yeah.
And who did it?
Because kill cam seems to have
The
been...
age-
I like their
question.
example, though.
Yeah.
That's pretty, straightforward. They should just ignore those that are pretty just straightforward.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got killed by a Grim right in front of me. Surprise!
Man, I gotta
Or
watch that replay to make sure I did.
What was that?
Yeah, what killed me?
Where did he come from, even though he's been in my lane for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
But like one of those WTF videos where what's her name? Aurora got sniped
Yeah.
by what's his name? That's more of like a what the fuck? How did I die?
Well, look at
Yeah.
you like the damage on the side. It'd be like the long arm of the law.
I was taking a drink, and I thought you were saying, what the fuck to me? Drink
Oh
on my
no,
lips.
no, yeah. No fear in your eyes. You're like,
Yeah. Stinky
dare
said
you
you're not allowed to
hydrate.
drink in here.
Sorry.
how dare you stay hydrated? Damn it.
I was like, I'm not doing anything wrong.
No.
It said something about hero balance in version.
So if you
38.3.
haven't read it yet, they nerfed Steel a bit. So his shield slam, his ult, is not only shorter in range, but less in radius of the area of effect, but it does more damage, if that makes sense. So it's going to take a little bit more skill
to land it.
to land it, but it's going to do more into a team fight, I guess.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why. I mean, there was still a chance with Steel to actually miss his ult most of the time. Still.
I think it's just people like the slam dunk thing. Because
Yeah.
when the game was still new, there was a slam dunk steel build where you just built a shitload of damage and it went all into your ult, so you could just annihilate.
Yeah, cool
one or two
down and
people.
damage, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
That's why you don't drink on set.
Shut the fuck
I mean, on closet, I should say.
On closet. Yeah.
And then Bellica's mana manipulator stuff is getting buffed. So now card power is actually going to affect it.
She got some awesome buffs when I was reading through, because they increased the range of her bomb as well.
Yep.
And the speed of her Q, which is her seismic slam. I'm actually gonna play Bellica more. I like playing Bellica to begin with. She's one of my favorite heroes.
Same.
And Yeah, now, I mean, with the buffs, it's like, yeah, I'm definitely going to play her.
Well, her ult now is it might just one-shot people.
And I'm alright with that. As a Bellica main.
Did you see the what the fuck video?
Yeah.
Where he actually did one shot someone.
Yep.
It's like, damn,
Yeah, I'm
that was pretty crazy.
excited to have that with a fully equipped overser or hydroverser. I mean,
I thought you were gonna have a full erection. That's what you're about.
well, I always rock one of those when I'm playing Bellica.
Oh, of course.
This was brought to you by Viagra.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor.
You get the style points for playing Bellica
Not an
with
official
it,
sponsor.
like
Not
that.
official.
Pantsless,
Please
fully
use at your own
erect.
risk.
Exactly.
Must be 18 or older.
I just take the controller to my junk
Just let it
and
go
just
on.
let it like,
I think we touched base on that last week.
Yeah, we tend to do that quite a bit, actually.
We should stop playing.
This is brought to you by
games
the
without games.
vibration of PlayStation controllers.
Wait, that slot wasn't for my dick?
It's electrifying fun.
The headphone jack? Sorry, Jared,
It's
but I
very
think you need to know
long.
something.
It's very long, but really tiny.
Oh,
It's
God.
like a spaghetti noodle.
Yes.
A spaghetti?
Like a
Like you're just like, I
spaghetti.
blanked on the word
Like a spaghetti.
It's like A1 spaghetti.
like I don't want a spaghetti.
Like A1 spaghetti?
Oh, man.
Are we not entertaining?
Like a spaghetti-o?
But there's a small pizza.
I thought you were going to say
Sweet.
small
We're
penis.
beaten out by small pizza.
I thought you were going to say small penis.
All right.
That works.
So the new skins, like we just mentioned,
Yeah.
Glacierborn and Copper Beast Rampage are available to buy and also in loot crates.
Yeah, and there's new loot and emotes and other stuff I
Yeah.
don't really care a whole lot about.
And until you get Narbash in there, I don't really give a fuck.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Look at that house.
That was kind of funny. It's
He's
like,
like-
They have a disclaimer for howitzers taunt.
We're not held responsible for any howitzer deaths that result from this taunt.
Yeah.
It's like, that was pretty funny.
And then Quang Swordman style, which is like,
Okay.
all right.
Yeah. it's Quang.
So general changes.
The instant replay.
Yeah.
Yeah, AI bots. Then they have the weekly card pack. There's nothing special in the weekly card pack again.
Nothing?
Not
I
really.
mean, the Lazarus
Yeah.
Blade is like kind of a card that you want to look out for. If you don't have a
Yeah.
spiked bone plate, you should probably get one. They're great for growth players.
Yeah.
And then Burst Engine,
Those things seem to have a high drop rate.
yeah.
I got a couple of those.
But if you don't have those cards already, especially in this new era of you can literally build your own fucking cards if you really want to, if you have the materials,
Yeah.
like the weekly card pack's kind of just bullshit now.
Yeah. No,
That is a huge increase to void bomb range.
oh,
right?
yeah. Like,
Yep.
That is. What is that? That's almost 50%.
those changes are amazing. Like, I'm so excited for Bellica right now.
Like Bellica's gonna be a monster.
I
Yeah.
might actually start playing Paragon again now.
I might play Paragon just to play Bellica. Yeah.
Get that hard on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been too long.
It has
Thunder,
been.
thunder, Thundercats. Oh! That's a penis joke.
Yeah.
And a Thundercats joke.
Yeah.
All
Don't
in
see those
one.
too often.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Then they've got a bunch of polish and bug fixes and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. Not a whole lot.
Shouldn't be. Or
Have you played Shinvi yet?
I haven't.
No.
I haven't played this week. because-
She like, and here's the thing. So we'll get on that for a second here, but
Yeah.
look how Steel got nerfed. It's like pretty much the exact same. Like, so Bellica's Void Bomb went up to 1500, and Steel's range went down to 900.
Oh, geez.
Oh my god.
I thought Bellica only went up to 1300.
Damn.
Well, 1300, whatever.
Okay. Good. I didn't know if I just
Yeah.
can't read.
I thought it's me. And the radius was reduced by 50 units.
So
Damn.
It's still crazy for the range decrease. Like that's a huge decrease.
Like he can't even
Like
throw
almost,
that
that's
shit.
the
Like,
complete opposite.
that's like
of
pretty much right
Bellica.
next to him. Like
Her
that's
range.
it.
yeah, I wouldn't
'Cause
play.
it was
Like right now, I
900
don't think
and
I
then
play
decreased
Steel
to-
anymore.
Steel has viability without that move technically.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
But-
I mean, compared to other characters,
His skill is now higher. He's not like
Yeah.
an easy character to play anymore. He's like
I bet you anything, he's still one of the recommended players for new players, though.
Oh, yeah, no
or
shit.
characters.
but that's only because he was the first 5
Yeah.
characters. Because it was what Gideon, him,
Gideon, Kalari,
Sparrow, was you?
Sparrow,
Murdoch.
and
Who are the other ones? Twin Blast was an original character.
yeah.
Muriel was.
Yeah, they had 8. I
Decker
remember. Yeah,
was-
8. There was 8 in the beginning.
Yeah, I can't name them all like offhand, but yeah,
Yeah.
he was one of the originals.
A lot of people get mixed up that Greystone was original, and it's like, no, he's actually a fairly new character.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, Greystone.
I would've guessed that
It
he was-
seems like
yeah.
he would, by his design, you would just expect him to be like the
Yeah.
starting 8.
I'm surprised he's not like one of the recommended that you start with instead of like Steel. Because when I played my first like the bot game you have to play with Steel,
Gadget.
Lost
I
because
think Gadget's one
I
of the
was
originals.
Steel. I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
I was a support.
I think Gadget's one of the originals too.
Yeah, she is. She is one of the originals. You're right.
Stupid sexy Gadget.
Stupid.
I don't like Gadget.
Gadget's
I
amazing.
gave him shit for playing Gadget.
Gadget's the best.
No, it's not.
You don't play in a Paragon. You don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Shut your face.
I played it at the beginning with you
Yeah, I played more though
when it was better.
when it was better.
Ooh.
He's
That's how
willing.
bad I am. My hand is shaky.
When he gets mad, he turns
Yes.
into Michael J. Fox.
Just,
Here's a visual joke for all you listeners.
yeah.
We're gonna have
Here's
one
Michael
show.
J. Fox. Anyway,
Okay.
other than that, there's really nothing more to.
Yeah, there's some basic UI changes, but
Yeah.
nothing.
Who gives a fuck about those?
And again, Epic, where's the voice chat?
Yeah.
Just
We're gonna
saying,
keep saying that.
where's the voice chat?
Wait, what was the first comment under here? Hold on. Why can't Epic Games see that they need to nerf Greystone? Get the fuck out of here. Greystone's not that overpowered.
strong. All caps. He is too strong.
You're too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it even says the guy right below him. You must be bad then.
Notice the guy's actual comments voted way down, and the "you must be bad" then is voted up.
Yeah. Like, dude,
Oh,
fucking.
shit.
That's the problem with the community right there.
People can't beat it. They think.
Well, that's not the case.
Yeah, no, he's not over.
That's just how it is. And then you got this guy. Instant replay is very annoying. It should be an option to view, not
It
automatic.
literally has an option. Like,
Stop complaining. You little
wait, isn't that the guy who made the stupid comment above that? Gurman? Yeah, that's the same guy.
I love the second comment under the.
you little retard.
You little retard.
Just that one's so
But, like,
plain and simple.
Well, that's the problem with any MOBA community.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't beat the character like the fucking first or second time.
Too OP. Too nerdy.
Yeah, it's OP. Gotta nerf everyone except
Yeah.
my character.
That's pretty
Yeah.
much how
Just
the
like
Paragon
life.
community is
I can't
now.
win at life. That life needs to be nerfed.
Well,
Too
like the
OP.
problem I had
Too hard.
So, like, you know how like
Yep.
they changed the tank meta in Paragon.
Yeah.
They thought that was bad. It's like technically no. Like in this style, I would be more willing to dance around a tank all day long as long as he doesn't put out the damage.
Yep.
Like I'll be willing to take all those fucking shots on him and eventually kill him.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand that they like we talked about in a couple videos ago that for tanks there should be no real damage from them.
Yeah. They should be tanky as shit with no damage. More visual jokes.
Joke is a strong word.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, next week when we record the next, we will have video available for us, so you'll actually see our.
You know, funny thing.
Shenanigans.
We were supposed to have that today, but
Yeah.
somebody forgot their laptop. It wasn't me at all.
I don't know who was that, Julian.
Yeah, who was that, Julian?
Julian.
It was our fucking Chinese delivery.
God damn it.
He forgot laptop at store.
We not Amazon.
Oh shit.
But anyway.
No, but yes. Look forward to
visual
that.
joke number 3, baby.
But yeah,
Count it.
look forward to that. We should have a counter.
Put a counter on the
Put it up
screen
there.
for
You.
visual
Now I'm gonna
joke.
have to edit that.
Yeah, you put a counter up there.
All right, everyone, unsubscribe if you don't see a counter on this week's video.
All right,
okay.
so
No, but look-
I think that's it for Paragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So look forward to the webcam next week.
Yeah.
It'll be good. I wanna touch base with something real quick about
What?
the Switch since it came out today. I didn't know this, but they put a special coating on their cartridges so kids don't put them in their mouths.
What?
So people are taste testing their own game cartridges to see if it works.
And?
And it tastes like ass. Like they put it in their mouth and it like instant reaction is to spit it out. They did that because kids use it's small, so they don't want small children eating the games.
Oh.
So they put chemicals on it so that the kids it's not harmful.
Well, I just like to put things in my mouth.
I know.
Especially if they taste like ass.
Also, A2M.
Some gross ass guy is like, I don't think it's working because it's delicious.
I already ate like 3.
I thought these were
I'm gonna
snacks.
go back to GameStop to buy some more of these chips.
Another thing about the Switch is it has connectivity problems, and they've confirmed that it's because of aquariums, wires, and Wi-Fi routers and stuff interfering with your Joy-Con. So they're like, "Don't play behind an aquarium," and I'm like, "Why would you?"
What's the Joy-Con?
It's
That's
a
what they
wireless.
call their
That's
controller.
the controller.
Oh, okay.
So So if you're playing by an aquarium or something that has like water or electrical cords or
Damn
something.
it! There goes my day of playing Zelda next to the aquarium.
Right?
Dude, the headline was even better because it doesn't say it's like, don't play next to an aquarium or next to any wires. So like, okay, I won't play next to my
wait,
Christmas
Play behind your
like-
TV like,
So like
this
Wi-Fi
is fun.
signals are affecting its connectivity to.
Probably too, because if you have like Ethernet cords and stuff, that
I
might
feel like
mess
that's
with it.
counterintuitive to like
A little
the
bit.
idea.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just something I seen while browsing.
Because like
the internet
that
just
includes
now.
the screen thing, right? Like the mobile plane of it. So like technically, like you'll just lose connection with your fucking console and you won't be able to play.
Or
all
it's
day.
a ploy because they're like they want you to get out more and play games. So it's like stop fucking playing games in your house. Go outside in the park and
no.
play games.
Yeah.
Have you seen the screen glare?
Yeah.
Like the
This is-
sun.
I like my couch.
That'll
things.
be $80 for
Yeah.
the anti-screen screen
Screen
glare.
glare.
That's
You
why.
know?
That's why I have to buy 2 cases of sunscreen, one for myself and one for my screen.
Damn.
Duh. That's how screens work, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
SPF 60.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for agreeing.
Oh,
with me.
sweet, thanks.
It reminds me of a shitty office joke. You know, it's like if you put sunscreen on your window, you might be Michael Scott.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh man, moving on.
Yeah. That's terrible. Okay.
So our first topic.
That's just something I wanted to touch base with because it's like breaking news.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. Something very weird.
We're live on our reports
live straight at you with the phone.
with a couple of hours.
Yeah, with it. and you'll be getting
This
this
just
days
in.
from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon. Did anybody play the open beta?
I did.
How was it? I did not play it because I was busy.
It actually ran better than the closed beta.
That's good.
I was surprised.
I was interested.
So yeah, you have the closed beta, the open beta little
Stress
comparison. I just have the closed beta to reference off of, and I really wasn't impressed.
Oh,
I heard
no.
it was boring.
Yeah, it was-
Honestly.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. I mean,
Tango down.
I heard if it,
That should be
Yeah.
the review for it.
Tango down.
Take them down.
if
Yeah.
you're not playing with friends, I heard it's just
Well, even when I was
almost-
playing with
it's just
friends, it was
boring.
just kind of like,
That trailer
Yeah.
though. That trailer is cringe.
Yep.
Hey buddy, there's a tango over there, and he's like, I got it.
Yeah.
Good job, bro. And then like reality. Why'd you fucking throw a grenade at me? Fuck, man. And then they blow up and you die.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like,
I think there's
drive your car
interesting
off a cliff.
pieces of Wildlands, but I don't feel like if I don't get it day one, I'm not gonna miss out on anything.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like the issue I think is you spend a lot of time in resource collections so that you can actually spend your points, your talent points, and these, like you can get a lot of resources, but it's like I don't want to. I just want to play the game. Don't
Yeah.
make me go do all this extra
Yep.
bullshit to get these resources so that I can use the talent points from leveling up.
I found
it's
that
like-
very tedious too.
Yeah, but to their credit, they did fix a lot of the bugs because there
Oh,
was
yeah.
this thing where
It was a
if you-
smooth game.
if you were crouched in the closed beta and you went like to jump over like a half wall or something, you would jump over the half wall and then stand straight up,
Yup.
and you'd have to re-crouch. And they fixed it so that when you jump over the wall, you stay,
stay
crouched.
crouched.
That was the most
So-
annoying thing ever. I kept getting detected,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why do we keep standing?
Well, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you play with friends?
I did play with friends.
Oh, okay.
what that means is he just hooked up some extra controllers.
Yeah.
Put a stuffed animal in
No,
front of him.
Wow, guys, this is really fun.
I just don't know because like there's cool elements. I like the idea of like having to get resources and not it's just not on level. It's more about like having the resources so you can upgrade.
Yeah.
But what I was watching and other people is like you get to a certain point. At least, like, they might not have the full skill tree in the beta, but at a certain point, it was like, okay, you're fucking overpowered by the time. Like, if that's all you do in the beginning of the game is just get resources
Oh yeah.
and farm for them, like, then the rest of the game's a fucking breeze. Like, no need to actually worry about anything anymore.
So do you
Yeah.
take over encampments much like Far Cry, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like if they had something like a timer or something that kind of auto-fed resources after you capture something,
Yeah.
that'd give you more incentive to play the game and explore and do stuff rather than looking like farming those resources.
Over and over and over.
That way you could like,
Yeah.
hey, let's take over this camp. It'll give us a bonus on food or something. You
Because
know?
what I tested was 24-hour wait. So I did like 5 camps. then went back to them 24 hours later, like in game or the in game doesn't spawn that fastly, so that's good at least.
Yeah.
But turn it off, turn it back on the next day, I was able to do it again. Same spots.
Yeah.
Which can get very tedious.
Yeah.
Repetitious.
Yeah.
English.
Repetitive.
And a lot of the towns in the game too.
Repetitive.
A lot of the towns in the game look very similar as well.
Yeah.
Like just the way they look and everything is like,
It's 'cause
this
it's
building.
Bolivia.
Well, yeah, but it's like this is the
Bolivia
exact
looks-
same building asset as it was in
Welcome
this
to
town over
Bolivia.
here. Right. Okay.
What the play is.
Yeah.
Just
kidding.
Welcome to Bolivia. Where everything's the
'Cause
same.
You think the cartel has creativity to build other buildings? I mean, come on, man. Jesus. It got quiet. Everyone's looking at each other. Visual joke number whatever. Oh. That was a nice
He's not happy about that.
caress on
But I
that
feel like I'll eventually get Ghost Recon.
What happened?
When there's more content to it.
What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, he's just staring at me.
Do fucking stop.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was like at the end. I was like, is there something dead with you or
Do
something?
I have something in my eyes? Like
Nope.
my
I've just fucking perfected the 1,000-yard stare.
But I think it's kind of like Horizon Zero Dawn right now.
Yeah.
With me, like, I'm pretty sure like Horizon Zero Dawn is a good game, and I've seen people that say that it's a good game. I've heard reviews and all
Trick is
that.
to smile when
So
you
I
do
know
it.
it's a good game.
Yeah.
That way they're like.
But this one is I don't know. It's gonna be kind of a hit and miss,
Yeah.
and I'll wait to get this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait too for the updates.
What about you guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, stop like making out.
No, don't tell me to live.
Visual joke number 69.
Oh, yeah, bring that counter up to 4, Jeremiah.
4, not 69.
No, it's like 5.
You gotta put.
Keep
put
up,
69
Jeremiah.
then 4.
Yeah.
It's this many.
This many.
Visual joke.
All right, keep it going. Oh,
Okay.
Anyway,
we gotta
So-
make sure you earn your
But
But is that all?
Yeah, right.
and I think
That massive paycheck.
I don't
So-
have anything else to say about it, but
So-
if you were to summarize everything,
let's just go around and say what right now is your expected rating or expected review score?
7.5.
7.5.
I was gonna say 7 or 7.5, like in that range. A solid C to C+.
Jeremiah.
That's about where I'm at.
That's
yeah.
how I grade.
I would say it's not gonna it's not gonna go over 8.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't think
it's-
so.
8 will be
yeah.
the max for this game.
Yeah. If you see people giving it more than that, you know they got paid to give it a good
Unless
score.
they give them some of that money on the DL, they're like, you
I mean, Ubisoft, if you want to send us some money.
Yeah, we'll raise the score.
Yeah, we'll say we
I'm not
expect you to get 10s.
I'm not against selling
40
out
out
at this
of
point.
5, dude.
I'll give you guys
yeah.
a masterpiece.
Yeah.
You guys a
Breathtaking.
piece.
A P.
No.
All right.
Visual joke number
Oh, thanks,
5.
Wang.
Anyway,
What about Chop Suey?
so what's the next topic?
Black Desert Online, if any of you guys play that,
I know I'm
listeners.
going to tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, not like that sounded really creepy.
And if you haven't-
like, oh, that's what I'm doing. I go
And if
home
you
tonight.
haven't-
As rub nipples.
Visual joke number 10.
And if you haven't played Black Desert, I'd recommend getting it. It's 50% off right now for the starters and the Journeyman pack, but the original game is still $10. Really good deal.
Yeah.
It's an MMO, Korean MMO with the insane character creator. They just released the Dark Knight class.
$10 for a game that has better visuals, more gameplay, and better mechanics than World of Warcraft does, and you don't have to pay for it monthly.
And how
more
do they?
tits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely way
more
more tits
tits.
and ass.
Better,
And, yeah.
yes, and
So I
bigger
wanna
tits.
ask-
And how do they do that is with the microtransactions. It's all cosmetics. There's
Yeah.
no like pay to win. Everyone freaked out at the beginning, but then they were like, "No, wait, it's just cosmetic stuff." You know, and you can buy it
Yeah.
on the auction house, so it's
Yeah,
solid. game.
anything you can
I
buy.
love
in
that
the-
business model where all you can buy
Yep.
is cosmetics, which
Yeah.
is the way I wish For Honor went.
And
where-
pets, like you buy little pets but you can find them.
Yeah.
They're rare drops, and you can get them on the auction house anyways.
Can you compare the combat to like any other, like, because the last MMO I played was Terra.
Okay.
Way better than Terra.
Yes.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
Terra didn't really set the bar
Well,
very high.
It's combo
but,
based.
I mean, in terms of combat mechanics, is it similar where it's
Full screen the video and play the
It's all
play it for
combat
him
based, but
so that he can see this.
we will play the video
Yeah, and it's more of like an action based, like it's not tap targeting or anything like that.
Oh.
You gotta time your shit right.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So this is the Dark Knight.
That looks like it's really protective armor.
it is.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's
Come
magic
on, man.
armor. You don't need to cover
Because the
everything.
girls hold the heart in their boobs, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't have pants on. Those would get in the way of your sick moves.
Right.
That kind of reminds me of the Tamer's effects.
Okay, so it looks fucking cool.
But I'm going to.
Yeah. Okay. So it's awesome.
So never mind.
So if you notice here, she's moving around and she's aggroing a bunch of she's pulling a bunch of mobs, and it depends on how you attack. Like with your combo moves and stuff, and you can add on combos, and it teaches you in the beginning of the game, but it's up
Yeah.
for you to discover new combos.
This looks like sick hack and slash.
It is super fun.
As an example, you can play the entire game without putting a single ability on your hotbar.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Because it's all combos like you push W, left click, or E and E and S kind
So
of
it's
thing.
directional with attacks? or-
Directional with different abilities, and they're all bound to different keys and stuff like that. So it's all really action, fast paced, and
And as much as I hate the fan service of this this character's design, I fucking love it.
Right.
Now that I've seen it in action,
It's
like
not fan service.
she's
No.
not wearing pants.
like that's just fucking cool though.
Hey,
It
dude,
is
in the
really
medieval
Yeah.
times, no more.
Is
pants.
that gender locked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Only
Of
females can be
course.
Dark Knight?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's gonna probably be another
One of them
character like a
pantsless
male
man.
Dark Knight.
I
Or should have a
want
Dark
a
Knight.
I want a
Yeah,
dick flopping
because
around
they
Dark
do-
Knight.
I want him wearing the same gear.
Because they do have like a ninja, then they have a Kunoichi. They're the
Yeah.
same wizards and
They're-
witches. They're the same.
Yeah, well, they're the same in, like, the difference between the ninja and the kunoichi is an example. The ninja are better with,
Check this out.
Japanese.
they're better with throwing stars, and the kunoichi throw kunai,
She's seducing.
and they have different,
already
abilities and stuff
seduced.
like that.
But at their core,
So this
like
is-
the same
The-
class, kind of.
The core, they're very close.
Okay.
But they do have gameplay differences, like the
Boobies.
what's it called, the awakening weapon because when you get high enough level, you
God
get
damn it.
an awakening special weapon, and I stole it.
I was gonna talk
just-
about it.
Just like the last video, I stole you guys' joke.
Sorry,
Uh,
J-Dog.
Yeah.
Okay, Misty Bomb hits.
Shit.
Christy
but yeah,
Blanc-
no, like
Christy Grant.
the kunoichi's
Crusty Grooms.
got like this massive like circular sword that she holds around her body like this, and she flings it around and does all kinds of crazy
Sounds
stuff.
cool.
So that's why I picked that class, because it was like that's the coolest weapon. I have to have that. But other than that, she's basically the ninja. Visual joke number 12.
Oh,
13.
13. Yeah.
we can group those.
14.
So anyways, what you're seeing here is the video of the awakening for the Dark Knight. So this is what she looks like when she is awakened.
Yeah.
Awake.
I didn't talk about the Dark Knight Awakened weapon.
Just pop
No,
out
I'm just-
like.
I've awakened.
No, touch base on what awakening is.
Okay, so I just did that, didn't I? When you reach high enough level,
I wasn't paying attention because I wanted to talk about that.
when you reach when you
No,
get
I'm
to a
just
certain
kidding,
level,
I'm just kidding.
you get a quest chain where you can unlock these super weapons basically, and it
Yep.
changes the whole way your class plays.
And see,
So
the
she's
attacks are different too now. Like
Yeah,
they're
she-
the same, but they look way
So she's
different.
like using like spectral sword kind of.
Yeah.
she like pulls it out of the ground and like shoots it through people. And
All
it's
right,
like,
this game's cool.
Cool thing, like
it's
I
like,
play,
this is so cool.
I play a tamer, and tamers
Yeah.
have this
That
like
sounds
hell
stupid.
beast. Okay, you're a cunt. Okay, so these tamers have these hell beasts, and they live underground. And when you use your weapon, you actually pull him out of the ground, and he fucking attacks them
That sounds
and goes
pretty
back
cool.
in. You can
Yeah.
summon him too to be permanently outside,
It's
but
just the name
it's
in
just
comparison. There's like the ninja, the
Kunoichi.
Kunoichi, the Dark Knight, the Tamer.
Tamer.
He works at
Yeah.
PetSmart.
It's,
He worked.
it's the
She.
tamer with a Z.
Where's
it's a
the
tamer
Z?
with a silent
Silent Z.
silent
Yeah.
Z.
Is the Z in the front? or-
Yeah, and both.
It's in the middle.
It's
It's after every other word, after every other letter.
Tamer. It's way much cooler.
yeah.
Yep. More Z's and where it determines how cool it is.
But yes,
Exactly.
that game is cool. They've got like functioning like trade. They've got houses you can buy, furniture you can build. Like,
Oh, so you can customize your own little fucking weeb house?
yeah,
Sold.
it's really cool. It's really cool, dude. And you can buy boats and invite your friends to go on like
Is
treasure
this like
hunts and
Second
stuff.
Life with hack and slash?
Well, the housing.
No, I like that kind
Yeah,
of
the
stuff.
housing
I know
has
those.
actual purpose other than just being a house. like if you buy a house in a city, you gain more storage in that city's like warehouse.
Okay.
Because none of the warehouses are linked together. Like in World of Warcraft, any city you go to,
the bank is
is linked.
Okay.
But it's not in this. So like you actually have to physically move your stuff from one city to the other.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, like you throw all your shit on the horse, and it like looks like a massive pack, and you have wagons to move more stuff, and
there's some epic music that plays, makes you feel fucking cool. You're like, yeah.
I don't know why I imagine it's with a kazoo, and that's what you think is epic.
It's pretty close. It may as well be with a kazoo. It's actually pretty bad.
It's a personally made music just for you. So yours will have a kazoo.
I mean, I'm all right with that. If I'm rolling around, just
The kazoo kid. His song's gonna be playing.
You're so white.
I'm sorry.
Visual joke number 15.
It's funny. There's
the visual joke is my existence.
Face.
Everyone's white here except for me.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yep.
You forgot about Wang.
Yeah.
He's yellow though. That's kind of closer to white than brown is.
Is it?
I don't see life through that
Y'all are
lens.
racist.
Yeah. Like,
Right, honkies?
oh no.
Okay,
You know what's funny?
Yes.
Yeah, you can laugh.
That one sports team.
That's our
Why are you
word.
asking?
You know, the Hawkeyes,
Yeah.
that sports team. For the longest time when I was young, I used to call them the Honkies.
Wait, the Iowa Hawkeyes?
Yeah.
And I kept saying that when I was
You're
in
from
Iowa.
Iowa.
I'm from Iowa. I
I
love
kept
the
saying that
Hawkeyes.
when I was in Iowa. My dad's like, you should stop saying that because that's a racial slur.
Literally
for
no
white
one in
people."
Iowa would care.
Yeah, I know.
Like, a little brown kid walked in and was like, I love the honkies. I'd be like, oh, shucks. Later. Unless you wind up to one of the really old
Where'd you
farmers
come
who
from, children of the corn?
Yeah.
Moving on though.
Oh yeah.
Todd the fucking Howard.
Oh, you're so excited about this.
I don't like Todd.
You're so-
Yeah, Julian.
You like this guy.
Everyone know Julian and his opinion on Todd Howard. What's your address?
Yeah.
Where can people reach you? We'll put his phone number
Where-
in the description
69420 fuck you lane on Kiss My Ass Avenue and
Why is there a lane on an avenue?
Suck My Dick City.
Oh, I'm right next to that block down. Fuck me lane.
Yeah.
So, fuck you, fuck me.
Fuck you, fuck me.
Yeah.
And
I
he
live
and
on the street.
Juan delivers
Who the
on
fuck
that.
do you people?
Yeah.
There's
One-
an apostrophe.
You know what's funny?
Fook.
Oh, so it's cultural.
Yeah.
The Z is silent.
We live in little Chinatown.
Oh, where there's Panda Express, where you can go really
Yeah,
immerse yourself in the culture.
Yeah, where you
Got Chinese.
you can go buy Chinese food.
Chinese food.
You know, order from Panda Express.
You come to one house, you get a fried noodle.
A fried noodle.
Not a sponsor.
Not
We were
We're
not
sponsored by
in
Wong
any way.
House.
Wong House.
I feel like Wang here is like our mascot for this channel.
Well, you know, like on every late night show, like on Conan, he's got Andy.
Yeah.
Or like,
We got a
the other
Chinese
guys I
delivery
don't
dude.
watch.
Yeah.
I only watch Conan, but they
Yeah.
all have a sidekick.
Yeah.
Wang's our
Our sidekick.
racial minority sidekick.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Very pleased.
But anyway, so
The Fallout 3 creator is touch base on the future of RPGs and open world games and the Nintendo Switch.
I keep thinking Fallout 3 creator's like a piece of software, like an editor.
I thought the same thing.
Like when I saw, I was like, oh, there's a creator? Why?
Yeah,
for
they're-
Fallout 3.
It's called a GEC,
a GEC.
Garden of Eden Creation Kit. It's their dev kit that
Oh,
they give
you're
people.
being serious.
So yeah, I'm definitely being serious.
Well, when you say words like GEC.
Okay, well that I
No
can
one
know.
takes you seriously.
That was Fallout 2. The real creator,
Geck to her face, am I right?
Baby.
the real creator of fucking Fallout is not Todd the fucking Howard. It's fucking Brian Fargo. Todd Howard has some fucking
Oh, I bang.
He might be
parent
one.
issues.
It doesn't say.
one
Look
of
at
the
this.
creators.
This fucking sign's upside down.
Right.
Fucking shitty ass texture. Oh man,
Julian.
this is a shitty creator, dude.
This is the key word there.
Fallout 3
That's
creator.
a number,
Yes.
Jeremiah.
Yes, but guess this.
Yes, but if you spell it, it's also a word.
But get this. No. Get this.
I don't think that adds up.
You don't buy that?
No, pretty sure that's just a number.
Get this. Yeah, I know it says Fallout 3 creator because he
Yeah.
did create Fallout 3. But when you
See?
when you make old games non-canon just because you don't like the fucking story, you're a cunt. I'm sorry, but that's how it is.
Again,
It
this
goes
is Julian
Fallout 1.
of fucking
It goes Fallout
Yeah.
1, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, which isn't fucking canon no more because he didn't like the idea of the fucking Brotherhood going to the East Coast. He did, but it wasn't his idea at first. So he was like, "Fuck that! That's not canon. Mine's is canon. Fucking asshole." So, So, anyways, like when you make old games not canon because you don't fucking like them, you're a dick. Sorry.
So what's his name?
Todd Howard.
And what's yours?
So yeah, Todd Howard, if he's listening, everybody else here would take a job. You know, we'll take the job.
I'll
Suck your dick, Todd.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, okay, and then the shitty thing is because they hired Obsidian to make Fallout New Vegas, which was way fucking better than Fallout 3. So Fallout 3 storyline, your dad leaves you. Oh, fucking well. And then you gotta find him. And then your mom dies when you're born. And it's like, okay, this is very family-oriented. Fallout 4, your fucking son gets taken, your wife gets killed, and you gotta find your son. Now tell me that does not sound like the fucking same Fallout 3. It's the same story pretty much. Family member leaves, you gotta find him.
One takes place in Washington, D.C., the other one takes place in
Boston, which is like a state over.
Yeah, completely different.
Everybody.
They have an accent up there.
Yeah, they have an accent.
No, it's not. It's the same shit because when you get to the end of the game, you have to make a very hard decision, which is kind of fucking cliche because it's like, oh, someone's gonna die in my family. Same thing for fucking Fallout 3. It's either you or your dad at the end of Fallout 3. It's either you or your son at the end of Fallout 4. Okay, and then Fallout New Vegas, someone fucking shoots you and you're like, I'm gonna punch that guy in the dick, and you go hunt him down and you fucking kill him. That is fucking cool. That's way different. Way fucking different.
Yeah, but at the same time.
And then, on top of that, fucking Tactics was cool because the Brotherhood of Steel goes to the East Coast to help their boys up in the East Coast take over, the mutants. And then they crash land in Chicago and they're like, well, fuck, we gotta go back and retaliate. They go to Denver, find NORAD, and get the best power armor and just take over Denver. That's fucking cool, dude. And then they just...
What is happening?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
I lost you. Like,
No one else in here in the room knows anything about Fallout.
well, I mean, I'm familiar with it, but
I just don't. I like the old games, and when you buy an IP and you just go, that's like someone buying Nintendo and saying, oh, the old Mario games are wrong. Mario's not a plumber. He's not Italian or anything. He's a fucking dude that works at a cubicle.
He's a Jewish electrician.
Yes.
He's a Jewish electrician. Yes.
And he does like he lives in the peach whatever fucking kingdom. I don't know. It's just annoying when you buy something and then you make something not canon just because you didn't make that idea first or you didn't like it.
yeah.
You're cunt.
No, I get that. It kind of hurts the integrity of the
Yeah, it
franchise.
does. And it fucks with the story because you get a bunch of people who are like, this is real Fallout. No, fucker. This is the whole story. This all happened at the same time.
I don't know. At the same time, like, the way he tells a story is pretty good. The overall story, not like the specific story that they always make up of like the dad and the that could be fucking changed over a million times. It's mostly the environment of like. I really like the Vault stories. Like
and that is something he did keep because the vaults were made as like social experiments on people, and that was in the older games. There's a vault called Vault 69 where there's one dude's 68 chicks. There's a vault where there's a group of people and a bunch of jaguars, like fucked up shit, man.
Yeah.
You still alive?
That's a social
I
experiment.
did not know
They're
that.
all social.
Yeah,
all
dude,
the vaults.
they have like some of the weirdest fucking.
I've seen
And
a
then
lot of them. I just never heard the Jaguar one, and I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, we're
one.
going to
There's
take some
vaults.
people and throw them into the pit with a bunch of, wild animals and
I
how that
understand
goes.
that.
Yeah,
Well,
and
they had-
under
they
the
had
guise
one-
of a social experiment.
They had one that they told the people in the vault that every year the leader has to sacrifice themselves into like this pit.
Yeah.
And then they find out like towards the end of it, like the last person finds out that fucking you didn't have to do it. It was a test to see if you would make the sacrifice or not.
See, I'm not like Todd Howard's cool. I just don't like when you buy something and don't make it canon and fuck with the story.
Yeah.
But I appreciate all he's done with the game and all the
Well, I don't
environments
like
and
the
stuff.
fact that he pretty much said that like if you don't do it like me, like
Yeah,
you're
that's
wrong.
what it feels like. It's like
Yeah.
if you don't
Like,
do
I'm
it
sorry,
my way.
but I'm pretty sure story wise, gameplay wise, the Fallouts are great.
Yes.
They're very immersive. There's a lot to it. But for other RPGs with story, there's much better RPGs that have a better story to them.
That's what I see Fallout 4 lacked in the RPG environment because it kind of you feel penalized if you do something.
Yeah.
And there's not, and then you can't make an RPG game if you give your character a background already.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
kind of messed with it too, because it's like you're trying to be this good dad,
That's not
this
entirely true.
this
though.
good dad or mother that wants to, like, do
Because
good.
I know plenty of people that like go into a Fallout game, and you have more choice in technically in a game like that when it comes down to RPG elements. Like they give you the chance to be like, yeah, you're supposed to be this dad looking for his son, but you could be the biggest fucking dick while doing it. Like
Yeah.
like where
I get that.
Like BioWare kind of keeps you more. It's like an ice cream cone.
On rails, it kind of keeps you in a linear
like
path
they keep you linear for like at least the beginning, and then they let you just fucking expand out
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seem to
I would say after the tutorial. Like, that's kind of how Fallout is, too. You kind of, like, you're guided, and then you're like, fuck it, do it.
See, what's funny is, like, the first games, you got no tutorial. Like, you could literally kill anybody you wanted
Yeah.
and not beat the game because you killed the dude you needed to talk to at the
You didn't
end.
know that.
But you didn't care. Yeah. Or like, I don't know. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Well,
That they kept that aspect that you could just do whatever you want.
Yeah, technically, throughout all the
It's just
Fallouts,
the
you can do
technical,
that.
like, it's just a story, like, the overall story, technical stuff kind of bothers me.
You know
It's
what
like,
RPG has a better story than Fallout? The Elder Scrolls series.
Twilight.
Oh yeah, totally.
Twilight.
Like we need a Twilight game. I would play that.
Well, not
Twilight RPG.
not necessarily. I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that either.
I say they're
I don't think
both
anyone would
equally as good.
About Twilight?
I think they're both okay.
Elder
So
Scrolls?
I'd say Elder Scrolls and Fallout are both equally good. They're just as different settings.
Fallout's more confusing.
Yeah. Elder Scrolls has a deeper story.
Elder Scrolls has a more confusing storyline.
And it's so deep too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so deep.
There's
Fallout
tens
2 as
tens
well,
of
though.
thousands
Like,
of
But
pages
Fallout
of
has
lore.
more than like, as long as you understand like the rim, like the very cover of the storyline, you get everything else. Like
Yeah.
everything falls into place. Where Elder Scrolls,
You have to dig.
You have to like connect like
same-
this fucking thing to that fucking thing, and like
Oh,
It's the same for Fallout though. Like if you've completed the original games from start to finish, you would understand.
I understand most of what the story's got, like what's happening in the story. There's not like any real like depth to it, honestly.
There is. There's a lot of depth.
Fight!
Agree to disagree.
Fight!
But
Mass Effect has no fucking depth. Fuck that.
fuck you!
Fuck Mass Effect.
Take those words back.
Andromeda. Fuck that game.
No, but I'm
It's gonna be terrible.
But I'm not saying that Fallout doesn't have depth to its storyline. I'm just saying that when it really comes down to it, Elder Scrolls just has more intricacy to their lore
Oh,
than
it's so
Fallout
deep.
does.
Unbelievably deep. You can't.
But Fallout does have some deep fucking
Yeah.
information if you look for it.
Yeah, I think they compiled like all the like
But
Elder Scrolls stuff. and
Fallout's better at like when you get to something new in the lore, it's wrapped up right then and there, like from start to finish. Where Elder Scrolls, like you can get done with the mission, you still don't know what the fuck really just happened to you.
Yeah,
Like
that's happened a couple
Fallout, at
times.
least like for the little mini side quests, it's like okay, that's all wrapped up and good to go. Like
Yeah.
you get it. Like the whole family from Fallout 4. The family that lives forever.
The ghouls
Yeah.
with the kid in the fridge.
No, it had the.
Missed that quest.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
It was basically you get to a portion where you find out like the dad of the family is like stuck, and they've been taking his blood from him.
Oh
So they can live forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you.
It's small stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
one of the coolest ones I seen was like the version of the Cubs in that universe was the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
And they lost. They kept losing, and then they finally won the World Series. The day after that, the world ended. And I was like, yeah, go Cubs. And then I'm like, oh shit, Trump's gonna be president. Oh fuck, don't go Cubs. Fucking just
Stop it.
lose.
Slow
And then they
down.
won, and it's
Yeah.
like, no, now I gotta check my time for October 23rd, I think.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's when the world's gonna end. I call it.
October 23rd.
But yeah, so.
Unspecified year.
Which
Yes.
is kind of crazy because 2077 is when the world ended.
But you could.
2017.
But you can honestly, like,
It's close.
the way he said that if you don't do like an RPG like me, pretty much, whole idea. That's not exactly what he said, but he kind of like paraphrased
Yeah,
that in his own words.
I get it.
It's slightly insulting.
Yeah, and
Just,
it's other words. There's plenty of good RPGs with storylines, way better than most of what
Fallout.
Bethesda has
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're just good at like rich lore, where other
Yeah.
people are like, here's all you get. Like, Like The Witcher.
I still can't get into it. Like, it's such a good game, but it's just not for me.
So Battlefield 1,
Yeah.
new DLC maps, weapons, behemoth, and more.
Yeah, they added all kinds of stuff. Go ahead and
And more shown off. What?
play the video.
Oh, and more shown off. Okay.
Yeah, play the video.
It doesn't say what.
Yeah, it's like,
You
wait,
just looked at me like for that, and I was like, I had nothing
Connor,
to say.
you're supposed to know these things.
No, but doesn't that sound weird?
More shown off. There's no period. I think that's why it threw you off.
Yeah, because I was like,
I was
and
like-
more shown off. Like, what's and more shown off?
Yeah. So go ahead and play the first video.
Another game I haven't played.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What's a behemoth?
It's a big ass tank.
Final Fantasy.
No,
Yeah.
it's like real.
I've actually never played.
Oh, is it real?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
It used
video
to be
game
real.
totally
It's
real.
still okay.
Now it's imaginary.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't really exist.
Yeah,
in
so
the museums.
there's a behemoth. There's all kinds of new stuff
Indiana-
going out,
Indiana
maps and
Jones grabbed
whatnot.
one.
And it's honestly the
He
game.
did, didn't he?
What? What's going
Indiana
on?
Jones grabbed one.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, in one of the
Yeah.
movies.
I knew that. That's why I made
That's
that
why you
reference.
said that.
Yeah, you did.
Shut up. Don't let them know that I'm stupid.
Don't say it yet. But yeah, like honestly, the game is losing a lot of players.
Yeah,
why is
because
that?
well, there's not very many maps.
That was not sarcasm.
I
genuinely
know. I was honestly going to answer the question too. Well, there's not very many maps. It didn't come out with very many gameplay modes. The most interesting one is operations, and that's basically where you have a defending side and the attacking side, and the attacking side gets like 150, 200 lives or something like that. And you have to push and attack in these actual like what's it called? Historical battles, and you basically recreate the battle in the game, and it's
That's kinda cool.
Yeah, that's really cool, and it takes place over it takes like an hour and a half to get through one of these matches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work.
I just
But
feel,
they're the most fun and the most
That does sound pretty
to
cool,
play.
honestly.
I just feel like when people buy Battlefield, it's like all hype, like yeah, and then they get to the
Julian.
huh?
He's number 5 right now.
Who?
Look at the bottom right.
Oh shit!
Top Gun Julian.
Nice.
Good job.
Oh shit!
What were you saying?
No, I just feel like when people get into it, like everyone gets hyped for Battlefield, and then after a while, because of what Jeremiah said with the intense battles, are just like they're so used to like the Call of Duty quick matches in Call of Duty where they have real fast turnaround, so it kind of drags on. That's why I feel like they lose players.
Well, people have no patience.
No,
They
no
just want to
people.
play like
Yep.
a shit. You know what they should
And
just
then-
have? A mode that like the war never ends. And you just like could jump
Drop
in
in,
and
drop
out of
out.
it.
Just going in and out. That would be kind of cool, actually.
Just continuous warfare.
That would be fun.
Never ending.
The leaderboards reset every night
Yeah.
because that would get kind of
What they
it get kind of pointless because it's like
technically there would be game over at a certain point, but
like servers reset,
yeah.
but it
Yeah.
would just be like they would reset.
New day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
New day score. That's it.
I dig it.
And it'd be real time, day and night.
That'd be cool.
What would
you
be kind of cool is if they had a more hardcore mode of that where you die and you can't play until the server resets.
Oh, you get one.
So it's like legit.
No one would like that.
No one would play the game.
Hardcore, you'd have to know what you're
some
doing.
people would like it, but like,
You could just get like spawn killed.
Yeah.
Which I've seen like that happens a lot. It seemed on Battlefield 1 or any.
well, people
Yeah,
there's
I
so many
mean,
people that
in
bitch
war.
about
That didn't
fucking,
matter.
I hate-
servers going down.
that
like,
didn't matter in war though.
Yeah.
if there was a
Like,
game
you
mode
peek
like
your
that,
head
no
out,
one
you
would
get-
like.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you didn't get spawn killed. In
But that's
WoW.
prety cool though. Like
Yeah, we
the
did.
tank.
You don't
Is that all
spawn-
that
I
came
mean,
in,
like,
or-
No, it our
No, this
our
is just that
bases were
video.
kinda like spawn.
I
So we got
guess.
fucking spawn.
they did a new map.
That's why we lost.
All
I
right,
can't
so now
scroll
it's
down.
historically
You're gonna have to
accurate.
scroll down, Julian, so we can see the rest of it.
You heard it here first. Vietnam War is when America got spawn camped.
Shit.
So now whenever that happens in the game, I'll be like accurate.
This is accurate.
That's
Where do you want me to look
Just
at?
scroll down so we can get to the actual article.
No, that's the actual article.
That's it. It's
They
just,
just
That's it.
they just linked a bunch of videos.
Yes.
Like article done.
And then now this,
That's
Yeah.
what journalism
Amazon
is
is going to
these
switch
days.
pre-orders.
there's no article.
Okay, go up.
I wish I got a pre-order
There's no
for the
article.
Switch.
Okay, go up. What are the videos
yeah, I
then?
bet you do.
Level sniper, chart, whatever
Fort
gameplay.
Bow.
Sold out.
Fort Val is probably
Yeah, but they're having
the
issues
new
with
map.
I deal with it.
But yeah, they need to start releasing more content for the game because
Yes.
it is dying and it's dying fast.
Yeah. Well, just like every first-person shooter right now.
Yeah, well, this one it's faster than than others.
Titanfall's the only one that's actually, having a leg up on everyone.
Which is surprising because
I'm not honestly that surprised compared because of what the changes that they made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
So
Speaking of another first-person shooter,
Halo.
Halo.
Visual joke number? Well, it's not a joke. Our love is real.
Well, he's gonna get on it too.
Wang is on it.
Oh, Jared's not an it.
Oh man.
Well, you're not an it.
No.
Anyway, so next topic.
Yeah.
Halo.
The
Split screens.
I don't think they're gonna do it because they said the same shit with the with Halo 5.
The next Halo.
It was supposed to come out with split screen, and I was like, okay, if it comes out with split screen, I'll
They
buy
actually
it.
never promised it for Halo 5.
No, they never promised it, but it was
They
talked
never
about.
denied it either.
No.
Just that quote on the top.
What's it
It's
say?
very somewhat promising. It's like, for any FPS going out forward, we will always have split screen in.
Okay.
That's quite the claim.
That is quite a claim.
Well, they had a lot of flashback when this new one came out.
Oh, I would not buy that game. I was gonna buy it, and I was like, wait, no
Oh,
split
5?
screen? Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
sold
not
5.
even-
Yeah, I was like, wait, there's no split screen? Okay, I'm not
Well,
playing
the
it.
overall
Sorry.
story was bad too. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole game was... I don't want to get into it. I went from being a diehard Halo fan, like read books, fucking played all the games. Halo 5 was the first and only Halo game I've sold, like after a week. Beat it
Yeah.
all Legendary, got rid of that
It's
cancer.
funny.
Yeah.
I hated that
Basing
game.
it off of multiplayer because I don't like Halo. It's not that interesting to me. It never was.
I was weird. I was really into it.
Oh, yeah.
Halo 1, 2, and 3,
But
Yes, sir.
especially.
I
Yeah.
got the
glory days.
I got the collection because I wanted to understand more. I still haven't played it because I just can't get into it. But I played the multiplayer. It's funny. Halo 5 is the only multiplayer I enjoy playing out of all of them.
you know,
I didn't like
you know what's really funny?
And 1. Halo 1 and 5
So
were the only
I
ones that I enjoyed.
hate first-person shooters. I really
Yeah.
do. I'm not really a big fan. I play like only a select few. Like I played Destiny like 2 years ago or so. But I'm really not a big fan of first-person shooters. But I've played most of the Halos, and I don't even like Halo multiplayer, but I'm good at it.
Right?
Like I don't
Isn't
understand
that
it.
funny how that happens?
Yeah,
with
like-
some games.
And I remember my buddy watching me one time. And he's like, "Dude, you're really good." And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's just so fucking boring." And he's like, "What?" Like, because I'm like 19 and 1.
fucking-
Like I don't just
Yeah.
like
John
continue-
Wick. He's just John Wicking everybody. Just
And I just did
Yeah,
not
this is
like it.
boring, dude.
And like I don't know. I just couldn't find the enjoyment and
Yeah.
the
this is fucking boring, dude.
18 visual joke.
yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Keep the counter
Julian
going.
dancing. Like,
I want to see a
I'm
graphic,
killing people.
too,
That was me
whenever-
killing people.
oh,
yeah,
it was
there
more
was
like
some
dancing,
effects.
dance kill.
Yeah, I was like, that, if you ever seen John Wick, that's
Yeah.
what it's like.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I haven't like. Halo had one of the best, and actually the funniest part, Reach was my favorite multiplayer.
Halo Reach.
That was a
Reach
good
was
one.
good,
I liked
honestly.
Reach too.
Reach around.
Like,
But other than that, like they started adding too much after that.
yeah.
That's where they lost me.
Yeah.
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 Reach was alright.
Like
Reach was like that bearable amount of addition.
I hated 4.
Yeah.
And
I didn't mind 4.
There was
I
just
didn't like it.
I liked it more than I thought I was
Quick
going to.
time final boss.
Well, yeah, I didn't like the campaign on 4. That
Another
much,
reason
but I liked the
why-
multiplayer.
X
Yeah.
Y B.
there was some
Game over.
Exit, eject disc,
Eject
return to GameStop.
Break in half.
There were some friends of mine that ruined Halo for me. I think that's why I can't get into it because they just constantly talk about it, and it's like they're like Halo's the best game ever.
Number 14.
It usually happens when I talk. No one gives a fuck.
Sorry.
No,
Sad.
yeah.
Visual jokes.
Are you done?
Yeah. No,
Well, you were doing that to everyone else. Like,
I'm just fucking with you.
You can't be all depressed like, no, everyone does visual jokes while I talk. It's like, you've been doing this the entire time. Like,
It's a joke.
good.
Fuck.
It wasn't visual though.
It wasn't visual, though.
Do you need a hug?
Sound like
Yes.
a little baby back bitch.
Shit. I don't even know. What were you talking about? Your friends
My
ruining
friends
Halo
ruining
for you?
Halo because they're like, it's the best fucking game ever. Every other game is shit.
Hype
And I'm
is like the most dangerous thing.
Yeah, that's why. That's
Yeah,
why I
it
said
is.
it kind of ruined Halo for me.
That's why
Yeah.
I bought
That's why I
Ark,
bought-
and then I lost $50.
Same! They also screwed me out of the DLC.
didn't.
I bought the Survivors bundle or whatever
Yeah.
on PS4.
Yeah.
It doesn't believe that I have Scorched Earth, and it just gives
Oh.
me the option to pay for it again. So I was like, no. I just haven't played it.
I'll just sacrifice the $50.
Luckily,
Exactly.
one of my
Yeah.
friends is really rich and has money, and
That's usually
he'll
what
buy me games
That's
that he
nice.
wants to do multiplayer.
Yeah.
I don't know how much money he's wasted on me because he'll buy me shit game like Ark, and I'm like, I only played it once
Yeah.
with him, and then afterwards
So he spends about like $120 per game that comes out. 'Cause
Yeah.
He like buys you one and buys himself one.
if it's that good, like he'll do that. Like if it's like, oh, I need someone to play this game with me. Here, I'll buy it for
I need
you.
someone that's good.
And I'm just
Yeah.
like, dude, you don't need to waste your money. I'm not hardly gonna play
Yeah.
it. Like I won't play it on my own. He's like, I need to.
But I feel
play
like-
with someone. I'm
But I feel
okay.
like with
Yeah.
Halo being like with going back on the topic of Halo being famous for the split screen. Like they're literally the like for modern day shooters, they were like the split screen game.
Yeah.
And what they need to go back to is doing a storyline split screen co-op storyline.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
That'd be awesome.
That's what I want.
because that's what made them huge. Like
Yeah.
I remember playing Halo 3 where one of you plays the Arbiter, one of you plays as Master Chief,
Oh yeah.
and you just fucking play through the storyline together. Like that's fucking badass.
Yeah.
Or in Halo 2, where one plays the Arbiter and the other plays the other Arbiter.
yeah,
They're just like, two of everything. Because it's Halo 2.
True Master
Yeah.
Chiefs,
Master Chefs.
Master Chefs.
Or Mr.
Master
Chef.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. There's Master Chief and Mr.
Moonlighting.
Chef. Oh, baby.
Oh.
We've been doing this without the lights dim.
Why'd you go for my nips?
Instantly go for the fit.
Everyone's grabbing my nips.
Oh, well, I'll switch it up.
My balls.
Visual joke number what?
God, we've
I don't know if we
lost
could.
More than I can
Jeremiah,
count.
you're gonna have fun counting all these.
We'll just
Because
say
if it's
this
not
one-
accurate. Visual joke number whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll just keep saying visual joke and he has to count it. Anyway, so next topic.
Internal joke. Number
Mass
one.
Effect Andromeda, my
This shit-
love child.
Worst game ever.
Yeah, it's not as in depth.
It's not
as
gonna be good.
Elder fucking Scrolls, dude.
It's not gonna be
I'm
good.
just fucking with you.
Seems like a complete ripoff of Pokemon Sun.
I'm gonna give you guys.
You kind
I said it looks like a complete ripoff of Pokemon Sun.
It's got enough story for you to like understand it.
Yeah. What a like
Collectible squad mates. Fucking
yeah.
Pokemon.
There's another planet that needs your help. I'll mark it on your map.
You have starter teammates.
You have to pick one of three.
Yeah.
No, this game looks awesome.
It does, honestly.
Well,
Jared,
and like
you
only
can talk about
what
it.
3 weeks away.
Yeah, a month, right? Wait,
Yeah.
it should be up
It's,
here.
it's the 21st.
Really.
Yeah.
Tuesday the
The
21st.
21st?
Kind of excited
Of
for
March.
Did you itch?
Might be, yeah, like 3 weeks.
Yep.
2.5
Nice.
or so.
So
Everyone's like going
there's
through
a lot of
withdrawals.
cool stuff that they've been doing on their Mass Effect's been doing to publicize this.
isn't- Here we go.
They go through a gameplay
Nudity.
trailer and like
Oh, yeah.
so
Julian's paying
like
attention now.
they just released their third video. It's on exploration.
Where's
And
the
there's
nudity?
there's audio in it,
Fuck.
but if you haven't checked it out, go to the Mass Effect's YouTube channel and you can see it. It's been recently uploaded.
Disclaimer: if anyone has a life after you get this game, you might not. So
Yeah.
there's a disclaimer: you might
Get rid
lose
of
your
that life now.
Just throw it out the window.
Girlfriend gone. Dog, don't feed it.
Just leave an open bag of food out.
Or give it to Wang.
Turn Korean for a month.
So they have this cool feature, like,
Whoa,
so
what's
this
that
is the
up?
map, like
Like,
right there,
whoa.
pause it. Rewind. Rewind!
This is so
Rewind
cool.
YouTube.
Okay.
Rewind! Okay, so that's the map right there. And look at how, more, it has about probably the same amount of options as Mass Effect 2, but more than Mass Effect 3.
Looks
Definitely.
Yeah.
Gives me a Star Fox feel.
So if you continue a little bit further in it,
It shows the planets.
You know,
of the,
it shows
that is awesome.
you can scan planets, and there's some that are going to be, and then also you could find like wreckage and salvage, and that could be either missions.
So
or,
can you go in there, or is it like you just?
Well, some of these you can. They're more like the scanning from Mass Effect 2. or Mass Effect 3. But anywhere you go, you get to see visually through the frickin' window where you're at. That's so badass.
It is like, I remember Mass Effect 3, you look out the window at the cockpit and you can see the skybox with the stars literally 3 feet from the window.
Nothing changes.
They didn't give it depth. They were just you just live in a tiny little vacuum.
So there's a lot of cool worlds and stuff. And
She looks homely.
Homely.
PB. Yeah.
That is like the worst picture of PB I've seen.
It's too close.
It's everywhere, too.
It's too close.
That Jay Leno chin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could crack walnuts with that.
But
She cracked my walnuts.
Oh, boy.
she's only a teenager.
Yeah, she's only like 130.
Yeah.
But she's an alien, so
You
that shit doesn't
monster.
apply. She's an alien. That doesn't apply.
So they cover in this whole video this one planet, and it has to do with the Krogans being on the planet, and they talk about how that
Is this No Man's Sky?
What?
Just kidding.
Oh, No Man's Sky. It does look like No Man's Sky.
It's got a similar palette.
I was trying to remember the name of it because when we were out in space, I was like, you know what this looks like? A really good version of No Man's Sky, which...
No Man's Game.
I wonder if BioWare was like after they saw No Man's Sky, it's like, let's purposely make assets that look just like No Man's Sky.
Yeah, they probably like, these bitch asses. We'll show them what a real game looks like.
This
Let's
is how you make a
explain.
real
Hello
game.
games.
Hey,
Hello
kiddies.
our game, yeah.
Hey kiddies, this is how a space game is done.
Yeah.
And
Amazing.
so they explain that on the planet that you're on,
Krogan.
the Krogans that are already settled here that don't trust the initiative, you have to kind of get on their good side to actually be able to establish, because it's about you establishing colonies on all these planets in this new region.
Right.
And you have to get
Monolith.
the approval, I guess, or the assets to a certain percentage to be able to even do that.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
This right here, is that all the playable area, or is it the whole planet that you can play on?
It's most of the playable area.
Okay.
But it's a lot bigger than what it looks like.
So it's not going to be like Destiny, where it's like you go to the moon and it's like a little...
No.
Yeah.
It's going to work like... Did you ever play Dragon Age Inquisitions?
Yes.
So it's going to be like those.
Okay,
So they're like
those are
smaller
pretty big.
open worlds, but more of them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Age Inquisition, I played it, but all the smaller areas, I'm like, oh, this is small. I'm not
The
gonna...
first time I played, I didn't even finish all the open worlds.
Me either, because it's
Yeah.
so much, and I'm like, oh, well, I underestimated this game.
Yeah.
There's more shit to do than I thought. That's cool.
Yeah. And they kind of did a lot of similar stuff, too, of, those giant, there's, tower things in the environment.
Whoa.
So that's the new Mako.
Oh, I'm excited.
Whoa.
And you can upgrade this shit, too. So you can make it fast, you can make it jump higher, more defense.
That's cool.
Like-
Co-op, huh?
Can you get
What? It's all single player, isn't it?
So there's co-op
Spinners
missions.
on
There's
Can you
co-op
put some
missions.
spinners on it?
Yeah,
oh,
can we
cool.
put
How much
spinners
up
on
to
it?
how many people?
Being ignored.
That's hard to say, but if it's anything like Mass Effect 3s, it'd be 3 to 4.
Nice.
I could dig 3.
I can. So PC, right?
PC,
PlayStation 4?
Xbox,
All of them?
PlayStation 4, yep.
I
PCs?
might.
PCs.
I might
Yeah,
get it.
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast. Yeah.
Sega
They're
CD.
making a comeback.
Yes.
But okay,
It's gonna be
so
on that little fucking
you
cartridge.
establish these pods, right, in certain areas, and they act as fast travel.
I was just gonna ask that. Is
Yeah.
there fast travel?
And not only that, but in certain environments on this planet, they actually can help you shield, for environmental shit. And if you bring someone into that, you can fight people out of that area. You can change your loadout and everything. It's fucking insane.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Really great.
Damn it! It's another game I might have to get.
Well,
Mike was saying that to me today. He was like,
Gonna have to get a PS4.
yeah, he's like, I have to get a fucking PS4 now, Jared.
Or build a PC.
Yeah.
Damn, it's got scissor doors.
I know, right?
Doors.
I want a racing stripe.
Wang was wanting some spinners on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! So it repairs.
Chrome
Yep.
spinners.
Oh, that is fucking cool. I can see some tense moments where it's like, get to the fucking thing, get to the pod.
I'm so stoked.
And there's space herpes.
Space herpes are
It'll be
always
Mass
there.
Effect
So,
without it.
okay. So, pause this right here. So, viability level.
2%.
Yeah. So, you have to complete certain stuff on the planet to up the viability. I think it's up to 40%. I think
Yeah.
that's what the video says. And then you can start actually establishing the colony.
Can you get anything to 100% or is 40%?
You can't get up to 100.
The 40 is the minimum.
Yeah,
to
40 is the minimum to do so.
colonize.
So I'm gonna get everything to 40 and just not.
And basically the higher the percentage goes after 40, the more you get out of it.
Okay.
You just
well,
got a
then
bunch of
I'm-
slums
Yeah.
on planets.
So there's a reason to go above 40.
Well,
then.
and they'll explain
rich,
here. Keep playing it right now. It'll get to a point where they start explaining all
Oh.
that.
It's kind of quick.
Because it's pretty interesting. Like really, you
What?
can upgrade the Nexus, which is the
main
HUD,
hub.
the Citadel, pretty much. If you
Yeah.
want to compare it to anything, because you have your spaceship, like that is the Citadel technically. So then you see viability level 100. So then that you can take down wildlife.
Token black guy.
Yep, token black guy. There's a lot of black people in
Is
this
his
one.
name Token?
Is there any?
Yes.
Those haven't been invented
South
yet,
Park.
Wang.
Yeah, those died off in the great bird flu of
Thank God.
What?
2075.
Like 2017. It's coming, Wang. You've got maybe a couple months left.
But like, because like,
This looks like. No
but the
Man's
problem
Sky.
is that if the Krogans and you aren't on the same side, oh, and there's the Nexus level, so that's how you upgrade shit and everything in the
Oh
Nexus.
shit, that's cool.
And you can actually unfreeze. So right here, hold on, get ready to pause. Boop, right there. All right, so
So there's cryopods.
there's
for people in
cryopods.
there.
You can create different settlements. So commerce, which will help you get money and also be able to get more resources.
Where the Rupers?
Science will get you more minerals and stuff, and then military gets you more weapon upgrades, armor, stuff like that.
This shit just turned into civilization.
It pretty much is. It's getting to that
That's
point.
cool though.
All it's missing at this point is like an arc
Gandhi?
style. No, that.
Gandhi with nukes.
To undo everything you've done.
Ark or Conan Exiles like building style where you can actually build
Yeah,
the settlements with
and
Yeah,
dick
but-
swinging.
assets and stuff.
You don't want to make a amazing masterpiece like that. That shit's dangerous.
You have to slow it
You
down.
have to limit
Yeah,
it.
no, you got to save that for Andromeda 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just put it all into the
I
one
hope
game.
they don't call it Andromeda 2 or 3.
I hope it's Andrometer. And
Andromeda.
then there'll be Andromeda.
Andromeda.
We're the Reapers.
Andromeda.
We're the Reapers. The Reapers.
Oh.
The Reapers. So the Reapers
I
are.
call them the Reapers.
Yeah, the Reapers aren't the enemies in this one. There's a new enemy.
Okay.
Are they?
Scratch my leg.
Like you're getting really fucking close.
And apparently we have a
I'm
problem
not
with
your
that now.
daddy.
No.
Daddy.
No.
You
He's
do
a
look
hug.
alike.
You're all right with
Yeah, you
C's
do
with
look
me.
alike.
Anyway.
Same beard, same red.
Same
face.
beard. Like people are gonna see us.
Dude, I can't
eventually. It's
honestly.
like-
I can't fucking tell you guys apart.
It's like
Oh
looking-
man.
So let's keep watching.
Wow.
Oh,
No, it was playing.
well, with no sound, it's hard to tell because he's probably talking right now.
That level of quiet
Yeah.
just hit was amazing.
So,
That's cool. It looks like
That's really cool.
So and then you have these. They're like the vault in Dragon Age
Yeah.
where you had to go into them and all that and figure out the puzzle and shit. That's what these are. Is you can get extra shit as long as you can
By
figure out how to
exploring
get
shit.
into them. And each planet has multiple ones of these. So you can go down and there's like a series of like.
Whoa. That's in one. Whoa.
That's from remember the 4K trailer, the very first
Yeah.
one. That's what they were showing off.
Whoa.
And
That's
who the
cool.
fuck is that person? Like,
Yeah.
that's what when I first saw that, I was like, who the fuck is she or her or him? I don't even know what it
It's
is.
it, bro. Leave it.
Yeah.
That is
Like-
cool looking.
Yeah.
How's the main character's hair so perfect?
Don't fucking question.
Dude, we're space traveling.
I mean, it's the
They've-
future.
They
That's all
have
we got.
Gel.
He's friends with Donald
eternal
Trump.
space pomade.
Yeah.
Eternal
Gravity.
space pomade.
Let's just say it's made out of metal.
Gravity just keeps her hair like that.
Yeah.
Nicely parted. But like she looks like the team member that they said, the new race. It looks like she's part of that race, just a little bit different.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but
Fuck.
This game
like
is going to be
birding.
so bad for my grades.
Schedule was like,
Yeah.
You're gonna have to cut this part off.
yeah.
yeah.
Just cut it off as it's just gonna be bad for my grades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's kind of too personal.
Too personal.
Okay.
Okay.
Middle Earth.
You
Oh,
uh,
we could talk about that too.
No, we can talk about this.
What?
you just-
Yeah.
The game with phones.
Game of thongs.
So then.
Yeah,
segue
so pretty much Mass Effect has actually a lot of big name voice actors and actresses. And
Yeah.
they always do. I mean, from Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 with Elusive Man as
That person.
That's
that guy with that face
Yeah.
voice?
and the voice.
Who?
What?
Martin Sheen? No, it's not Martin Sheen.
She.
Something Douglas.
Okay.
John.
Probably Doug Douglas.
Douglas.
Doug Douglas. Doug Douglas. Fuck!
So man,
I can't believe I forgot his name.
someone from the Game of Thrones. I don't. Who
Natalie
is it?
Dormer.
Natalie Dormer.
Dormer
Hot lady.
will play Dr. Lexi to.
Or fetal alcohol syndrome in women form.
Yeah.
Because her eyes are fucking wide ass apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Like a fish.
But no, for real. She's gonna play Dr. Lexi Tapero in Andromeda. I don't know who that is. Could you touch base on that?
So,
Who's Dr. Lexi?
She's a doctor.
she's a doctor.
Her name is
Her name is Lexi.
Moving on. No.
But no, like, you know what's weird about Asaris? They always have, like, to something in their last name, like Liara Tassoni.
Are they all Italians?
They're all women.
There's fucking.
They're a race.
Lexi
They're a
spaghetti.
race full of women.
They're all
There's
female
blue tentacle
Italians.
women, and they can reproduce with anyone.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
what-
can think sex with
Yeah,
you.
think sex.
They can be
Tentacle
like-
sex. There's
Yeah.
like a little
Everybody.
vagina in the back of their
Everybody
head.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
That's
Like-
so weird. That's what the tentacles are for. It's like
Finger banging
handlebars.
everybody. Like.
They're just they're like
They're like. Ugh.
they're like if a race could be just the human embodiment of a bukkake.
Yeah.
Big splash.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh god.
Has anyone played Middle Earth or has anyone played Shadow of Mordor?
We
Yep.
Yeah.
No sir.
This is Shadow of War. It was announced and it was leaked actually.
By Target.
Yeah, It was leaked by Target. They fucked
Sorry,
up
I
and
don't like
then
gaming news.
and then Warner Bros was like, "Fuck, man, now we got to do it." One cool thing about this game. Here, let me play this trailer real quick. Cool thing about
really?
this game is the orcs remember you, and they remember your face, they remember your
Remember
actions.
your birthday.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I remember that one time you didn't offer me cake. Yeah, fuck you. I'm killing you now. No, but your followers too. So if you did something that pissed your follower
Well,
off,
it's gonna carry over.
yeah, and they might keep it on the DL. They might be like, all right, I'll see where this guy goes, and then later on he might turn on you and be like, man, fuck this guy.
And that was cool. Like when Shadow of Mordor first dropped, the whole rival system that they encountered with
I know, right? Knocked his fucking spirit out of his ass. Fuck. That moment when
That's where my spirit comes out.
when the weed hits,
Yeah.
when the weed,
when the weed hits that hard.
your fucking body comes out. It's like, damn, dude, what the fuck did you just smoke?
But you're like trying to help yourself, like
Yeah.
get back up, like you're gone.
Yeah.
Fuck no. But
But I really like the rival system with Shadow of Mordor, just because like the whole like you take out the top guy and then it fills it in its own system and all that.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact they're gonna try to continue it and even make it better in this new one, that's I'm on board.
It looks like it's
I
gonna
want
be
to
a
fight
good
that
game.
thing.
I know. I want to fight that motherfucking.
I want to
thing.
fight her.
I want to know who that is.
I want to see.
Yeah.
she's kind of hot.
She's a little
Is
creepy.
she looks like she's underwater.
She probably
Yeah.
is.
Bathtub sex.
Oh,
sex.
yeah.
That's what it'll be known for. That
There's a black
bathtub
guy.
scene.
Don't get that, dude.
Bathtubs.
Yeah.
Dead bathtub.
But yeah, there's not much on
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah, they did.
There's
They
not
weren't
much.
fancy, but yeah, they were.
Sorry
Yeah,
that
where you-
Middle Earth was more technologically savvy than
They just
Russia.
bathed in the creek.
Where do you think the original
The
tub girl
rice
came from?
patties.
Oh no,
Yes.
cake
Hey
farts.
man,
Cake
the rice
farts.
patty showers are the best.
Rice patty
You get the-
showers.
You get the rice mineral.
And then you eat it later?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's not much on this game. I don't think. Because
No,
it
not
was
yet. It
leaked.
just got announced because of fucking Target.
Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah.
wait for Target to release its first reviews.
So our last bit of gaming
And
news.
this will be a little quick thing. And this is for every gamer, really. Honestly, it's a great thing to know.
Our last segment of
Yeah, the last segment. GameStop is reportedly going to get rid of what's called the Circle of Life program.
It's the start.
And if you're not familiar with the Circle of Life,
Sick cover.
I know. Visual joke.
Keep the counter up.
Visual joke. Visual joke. Visual joke. Visual joke. Visual joke. Visual joke. Visual joke.
How many was that?
I don't know.
That ain't his job.
Yeah, you'll count it.
Okay, thanks.
But GameStop is ending their circle of life. So if you're not familiar with what it was,
Circle jerk.
GameStop's
Visual joke. Visual joke.
Visual joke.
Shit.
Each
Okay.
hand's a visual joke.
There's too many visual.
I can't count that many.
Visual joke. But the circle of life, what pretty much was, is that GameStop was punishing their stores for selling new games. Where, like, let's say a GameStop made $1,000 in 1 month.
Yeah.
They would, if they expected 30% of that to be part of the circle of life, 30% of that would have to be of pre-owned sales. So $300 out of $1,000 would have to happen. Now they're getting rid of it so that then these stores aren't being punished for selling new games, which is kind of retarded that they're being punished for selling new games when no one really buys used games except every so often. Well, every so often, and some people
Every
do
time.
it.
Yes.
I don't usually worry about buying used games. So, mostly because there's not that big of a price difference between the two.
Yeah.
It's like $5 differences.
Well, yeah, for new games.
Who needs new games when you're on PC? Am I right?
CD keys.
Visual joke.
No, that wasn't
audible enough.
Good.
Oh, here, get close.
No, play a shitty sound effect.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's pretty much it for the for our news.
Yeah. Kind of went through a whole bunch of stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. But yeah.
But if you that's our podcast. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to Nerd Rage and Chill.
Motherfucker.
Do it.
Yeah.
And slam the like button and comment below what you thought about this video.
Yeah.
And
Unless it's mean.
Unless
unless it's mean. Safe space.
Unless it's mean and it's only about Jared, then yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you can comment all you want.
Yeah,
about
talk about how he
me.
plays NBA. What a joke that is.
Yes.
Oh, but that'll be it for Jared.
And if you
That's it for Jared.
Jared's done.
The rest of us are going to keep going.
Nap time.
Bye.
Time for 4 o'clock napsies.
If you don't subscribe to watch Jared play NBA, then you should subscribe for Wang being here, special guest.
Wang, our new spokesperson.
You subscribe,
Yes.
you get coupon for free fried rice.
And his name is
no free for I want to find out. Oh,
Peta.
Hung Wang. That's our special guest.
Yes.
Wang Chung.
This
The third.
the third.
Everybody.
This is
Tonight. Timely reference.
Everybody
Yeah.
tonight.
this is Julian signing off.
Yeah. See you guys later.
Fuck you, Julian.
Bye.
You guys all.
And now that Connor's saying goodbye, we can end it.
Yes.
Jared agrees.
Jared can eat a dick.
Thank
said
you
Connor.
Thank you for tuning in and listening.
Yes.
Yeah, if you got this far.
Yes. Thank you, one listener.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan.
All right.
All right.
Peace.